Hey guys, today we're going to look at slightly different side of Electric Callboy. This recommendation comes from Gundula, and she's been telling me about this song for a while. It's a cover of Linkin Park, and Electric Callboy are showing us, especially me because I haven't really known them like this, are showing us their acoustic cover style. Gundula actually briefly played this to me before, so it's going to be more analysis. And when I first started listening to it, I was like, who is it? It's a nice cover, but nowhere in my mind would I connect it to what I've previously heard by Electric Callboy. So this is pretty cool. Let's hear it. This is Crawling by Linkin Park. Enjoy.
The surface, consuming, confusing. It's like a self-control that fear is never ending. Controlling, I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Very professionally made.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting.
Oh, hello.
How I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Wow. It's very beautiful, very professionally made, beautifully sounding. The white Nord 5 piano, you can see it right now. I actually played with multiple pianists who had this piano, and it's just one of the top sounding electric pianos. You have the beautiful guitar sound, just these muted power chords. This is a very typical chord progression, right? This is the 4-chord song, chord progression. D into A. Many songs use this. His voice is kind of nasal, and you can kind of sense that he's not an American or English speaker, although his pronunciation is on point. There's like a slightly different tang to how he's singing, but I really enjoy that. Let's continue. Do we have any other instruments there? Did I miss someone?
I felt this way before, so insecure.
Wow, beautiful range, beautiful belted. It's really hard vocally when the song is on one note high up there and you need to belt it out, and it's sort of at the edge of your register or on the transition. I believe this is exactly the case because he's singing up there between this note, F sharp, and because I believe he's a tenor, this is usually where the transition from the full voice into a head voice happens. You can see I have to go there with head voice, otherwise I would have to belt it. But sometimes it can be easier to belt the higher notes. For example, for him probably like A, if he went all the way up to the A, it would be probably easier. But if he has to stay on one note and going just around that area where the transition happens, you really need to have good technique to maintain the coordination of all the muscles and for the voice not to crack. So that's really impressive there. You can tell that it's performed live. It's full of energy. There's a lot of push and pull. You can feel the musicians interacting between each other, feeding off each other's energies, and that's always beautiful. That's why I prefer reacting to live performances than studio recordings. That's another thing that AI won't be able to do. So just putting it out there, this real communication interaction that happens is what makes live performances great. Let's finish this. Nice melody. Wow. Yeah, simple yet powerful. I really like this melody. I don't know the song well, to be honest, by Linkin Park, but the guitarist played the notes with a lot of feeling as well. So for example, here we have like a little hammer on. I'm probably adding stuff now, but the way he's sliding into the notes and hammering on and pulling off some of the notes makes it sound more like a human voice. And you can see the pianist was also playing the melody on top and laying down the chords. So they beautifully work together. Piano and guitar can be sometimes a tricky combination because they tend to play in similar ranges. So sometimes if guitarists play full chords, like in this case, like this, it can overkill what the piano is doing. So you need to be really smart about the arrangement. Here they did just that. The piano here had the harmony roll. You can hear the piano is already filling out a lot of space. And then the guitarist is playing the melody, just single notes. And now the guitarist transitions into those power chords, which is also just 2 notes. And the pianist stays in that lower octave, creating space for the vocalist to shine there.
Inside me that pulls beneath the surface.
Both the guitar and piano are underneath.
Confusing.
Very nasal.
Like a
Good twang.
Controlling. I can't seem.
I think he's kind of trying to sound American here, but when I hear Americans, to me, it's sort of like their nature to sing this twangy. And in his case, because he's probably a German speaker mainly, it sounds a bit like he's trying to do that, and it sounds great. Let me know in the comments if I'm just projecting this because I know they're a German band, or if you can hear it too.
To find myself again, my walls are closing in. I felt this way before.
Touching on the arrangement again, you can also see that the piano is not trying to take too much of the rhythmical element there. He's not going like bum 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 dum dum dum. He's just laying the chords down in a sort of spread out way, bum 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 bum, and lets the guitarist do the work of the driving force and the percussive element, because it makes more sense if you play guitar with a guitar pick. It has this very sharp transient to it, right? It's very percussive, so they worked it out beautifully. Okay, I'll leave it here. Thanks Gundula for asking me to look at this one. I think it's a great example of how a band can have one face, one sort of style of expression in their original music, and on the other hand, how seriously they can take someone else's song, someone else's cover with a lot of professionalism and respect. I really enjoyed this. Share your requests through my Buy Me Coffee website, or here through comments and super thanks and whatnot, or join my YouTube membership if you'd like to support this channel. Please subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep it funky.